Good day, good people, on a fine day in year of the paradigm. A shift is happening and Rebellion is center stage for it. Last week, there were a lot of interesting developments. This week, we honestly just have to keep pushing forward because tonight there will be big six man tag team matches, and those will feature the participants from, 1, 2, 3, 4 of your Royal Crown Tournament matches. The three people working together will be facing off against each other in the tournament upcoming. You'll see as they come in. But that'll be later on tonight in our second and fourth matches. In the middle of the match, Queen actually requested a match against Sakura Ogami, which is a shocking development in its own right. After Sakura chokeslammed Arrow last night in the center of the Rebellion, last Sunday in the center of the Rebellion ring. And more importantly, that's very important. Let's be real about it, because I think that shocked the entire world. Chie also saw Yukiko, turn her back on Chie. At least that's what it looked like to all of us. Chie wants answers. However, Chie is taking a step back tonight. Those answers will be revealed this Friday on Infraction. So get excited for that. It will be Chie standing in the middle of the ring, and she will be getting answers regardless. Yukiko is going to have to come out, and they need to talk. Can they talk it out? Is the real question. In our main event tonight, Splendid actually challenged Dottore after getting attacked in a steel cage. That was also, so much has happened in the last, week or two. This happened at the Friday night Inferno 2nd year anniversary. Kaito said, I gotta prove that I'm at least better than the scum of the earth Splendid. And speaking of Kaito, we will go one-on-one tonight, going against someone else who considers the scum of the earth, Yosuke, who's messing with his buddy Cassius Bright. They go on one-on-one tonight. However, in the main event, Splendid challenged Dottore after that steel cage closure, not in a steel cage match, apparently, in a barbed wire baseball bat match, because, and I quote, Splendid just wants to hurt Dottore. And I think Dottore may feel the exact same way. He accepted, and that will be our main event tonight. Who coming on top? I'm not sure, but as I said earlier, it's going to be Kaito, it's going to be Yosuke, and it's going to be a fantastic match. Two of the greats in the AWE going one-on-one right here, right now, as the stars go. Black. Kaito taken out by the knee. Oh no, hold on a minute. Is Kaito even okay? The bell's rung. Oh my gosh, Kaito. Yosuke immediately tried to take out the base during the entrance of Kaito Momota. Took out the knee of the AWE champion. And I think Yosuke moves just want to brawl out here on the outside. No, looking to get Kaito. Cassius Bright, I know Kaito said, don't worry, I'll handle this. Kaito wants to do this all on his own. But after, I think he may have even tripped down right there after that shot, the nasty shot to the back of the knee. Yosuke has been on a mean streak for about half of a year now. And again, going after that knee and a back elbow right to the jaw of the AWE champion. One has to wonder, we know Kaito has to defend that championship at Valentine's Violence against the winner of the tournaments. Kaito, actually, you got to keep in mind, he is almost at a year with this championship. Come February, he'll be at about 9 months. He won the title in early May. Yanking the arm. He'll be watching that Valentine's Violence tournament very closely. We know the finals of that tournament take place at Valentine's Violence, I believe February 15th, 2025. We'll see 6 competitors that Kaito may be facing off against. Pardon me, 1v1 later tonight. 2 count. Look at Kaito's legs. Look at the damage on Kaito's legs already. Yosuke has been giving a targeted attack on the legs, knows that moon landing, it's a double stomp, might not be able to hit it at full effect. As that nasty cutter by Yosuke, he heads to the second rope, looking to take Kaito down, and a double axe handle. You see him grabbing his back at 1, 2, kick out. Kaito's banged up. He started this match banged up because of Yosuke. And look at that tornado. Oof. Tornado Hurricane Rana almost as Yosuke lifting Kaito up. Kaito might be able to, no, reversal of the signature. He can't get anything on Yosuke right now. Did you see that? Yosuke immediately going for kicks to the side of the kneecap of Kaito Momota. Big clothesline. Kaito trying to buy himself back into this matchup. After a grueling match last week, now wants to take it to Yosuke. Said he could get the job done for Cassius. Bright Cassius, I know, saying you don't have to do that. This is my fight. But they have been through thick and thin in the past year together. Kaito has truly joined the Bright family. Waited for Yosuke to get in, got a headlock, and is looking for a world's strongest. Oh, slam, but reversed into a DDT by the Premier One. And I think there's something else we have to point out. This gaudy attire that Yosuke is wearing, he wore it, I guess, calling himself a king. Ooh, that back elbow again. Calling himself a king at Brawloween. High flying Hanamura. Look at that. Kaito, not even just a step faster, a step smarter, the ring IQ. But I'll be real. It's looking like bad news for Kaito at this point, but maybe can turn things around with a stomp to the chest of Yosuke. Yosuke kicks right back up and tries to hit, connects with Yosuke 2. The audience in a major boos as Kaito's forced to burn resiliency. I'd like to just keep pointing out, Kaito was attacked before this match, attacked by Yosuke, saying, you can't get the job on me, especially not if you're at 100, if you're not 100%, and that's not where Kaito was. Into the ropes, goes under, goes over, but if there's anything we know that Kaito can do is fight back, but he's got a lot to do if he's going to want to fight back in this match against the Premier One, as again, Yosuke grabs him by the leg with that move. Flapjack, he grabbed him by the leg, rolled him through. And Kaito's in dire straits. The Premier One soaking in the boos from the audience, saying, this time I won't miss. But Kaito ducked it. In a push-up position, got out of the way of the dive again. And oh my gosh, the back of the neck. The back of the neck bounced against the barricade, but Yosuke still okay. Still hanging in there at a count of 4 as he looks for rolling senton, and it connects on the outside. Yosuke's looking to end this thing by count out, saying, I beat up your boy, and he was forced to just sit there and watch as I got back in the ring at a count of 7. Wait a minute. Count of 8. He steps back in, able to grab Yosuke, drops him on the knees. It looked like he was going to the corner there for a second. No, he's waiting for Yosuke to send him back outside of the ring. Kaito's not out of this one yet. Looks to go flying, but he goes crashing instead. And Yosuke instead still can't hit any dive on Kaito. At the very least, Kaito has been all over the place on Yosuke. This is the AWE champion, Yosuke, trying to embarrass him, embarrass Cassius Bright and the Bright family. The American Brightmare, but too caught up in his own ego. This time, Kaito connects with that corkscrew splash on the outside. Oh, an elbow right to the nuts of Kaito Momota, but Kaito still holding down hope throws that man's into the barricade. Kaito fighting back in this fight. Knows his leg is beat up. His knee, at this point, needs to potentially be looked at by medical. Kaito in the ring again, getting up to 1 foot, and may have just been... Wait a minute, what is this? Locked in deep again? Kaito's got 2 finishers, and Yosuke, he's holding on to hope, pushes Kaito away, and hits the Yosuke 2. He connects, and ladies and gentlemen, the boos are aplenty as Kaito is done. Yosuke, no. Yosuke, no. Yosuke, this was enough. You already attacked the man's. He's still going after that knee. No, stop. Referee, get him out of here. No, not the... This is a sickening display. A sickening display. Injured the leg of Kaito. He's got to defend the title in a couple of weeks. I mean, it's about a month's time at this point, but a knee injury ain't nothing to shake at. I think Yosuke knows he's not going to fight Kaito, but relishes in the fact that he can make it so Kaito is going to be tough for him. Goodness gracious. To come back from that. Cassius's blood must be boiling right now. As we take it back here. I can't believe Yosuke. That's too much. He's definitely gonna catch a fine for what he just did. A disgusting display of human... the lack of human decency, rather, by Yosuke Hanamura. Cassius, before, I don't know if Cassius wanted Yosuke. Before was saying, I beat you twice. Now, I don't know if Yosuke knows who he's messing with. But boy howdy. He better be ready for what Cassius is gonna bring to the table after he attacked the man who he helped bring back from the brink. Let's clear everything that's going on right now. That'll be handled in the future. Right now, we got a big 6-man tag team match, and it begins right now as the stars go. Black. First and foremost, we're gonna have the first 3 people in this fight will be on the bracket together. We'll be facing off one-on-one, and you already hear the start of this. It could be Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh, after his wild showing, is, I think, the best that I can say. His, attempted murder, potentially yes murder, of Akechi at the fight before Christmas. He put him through the barricade. He bloodied him all over the ring. He killed a man. I don't think I can say anything more than that. Now finds himself in the tournament to potentially be the next king of the AWE. Something that Ryoma has held highly over the last year. Was able to win the championship as well at Valentine's Violence. Right now it's a 50-50 in terms of being able to win at Valentine's Violence after becoming the Royal Crown winner. And a man who's trying to get out of the mid-card and instead stake a name at the top of the division. Arvin. One of the most consistent competitors in AWE history. the inaugural tables champion. I know he might be eyeballing that All-Star champion. I'm sorry, not the All-Star championship. Maybe even the All-Star championship at some point. I was gonna actually say the Fight Forever championship. Same lineage, saying, hey, maybe I want that one. Was in the inaugural Fight Forever championship match, actually. Lost it to Gatekeeper. Him and Gatekeeper honestly had one heck of a showdown on the road to that match. But instead, Arvin saying, hey, I got heart, and I'm going to prove what I got tonight. Who's teaming up with them, and who will be their final opponent in their triple threat match? It is a man who's been making a name for himself rumble after rumble. Ladies and gentlemen,
from another time, weighing in at 100.
It's the Divine Dragon. It is the voice of the voiceless. It's Fulgent. Fulgent, after an impressive Rumble performance again, is looking to make his name and win the AWE Championship. His first time competing in the Royal Crown Tournament. Will Fulgent be able to really kind of make his mark? Because the Royal Crown can, even if you lose, can make your mark. Queen was in the Royal Crown Tournament last year, was able to defeat big name after big name, had an incredible 1v1 match with, I believe, Camilla, and the world was like, okay, hold on, Queen, look at you. It was the underdog story of a lifetime. Will that be Fulgent's destiny this time? Although, I'm not sure if we can call Fulgent a true underdog. We know what he can do in the ring, and he is as impressive as they come. Let's see if he's able to make that. Look at that smile on his face. He's got a little bit of showmanship now. Has a boy band called the Fulgents. They're great. I love them. I have their track, but that would be our first triple threat match. Who would be in the other one?
And from Moscow, Russia,
the captain.
195 pounds, the captain.
Recently, didn't have a great showing against Cassius Bright, but let's be real, it's Cassius Bright. What can we say except, you know, it's Cassius, it's Big Cass. Capitano looking for another opportunity, looking to say, hey, if I can beat my 3 opponents tonight, if I can beat them in my triple threat match, if I go on to become the Royal Crown, I'll trade in this crown for a big ol', this hat for a big ol' crown. There's a real world where he could do that. Will that real world exist tonight? Or rather, as the the Royal Crown Tournament begins. Let's find out, because who would be in his triple threat match? Ganon. Oh boy. Oh man, and Ganon's fired up tonight. Is the Demon King going to be king of the AWE? Walking out in utter darkness, but you can see the power coursing through him. Is Ganondorf, early on's favorite, potentially going to be your Royal Crown, your king of the AWE? Well, I'll tell you what, Capitano already has his hands full. I don't care who the third person is. When it comes to Ganon, he's scary. His first match in the AWE, he shot a fireball, I believe, at Egg... Oh, I was gonna say shot a fireball at Eggman. Look at this. Q-Taro, Burger, Berg. Mr. Rumble got his Mr. Rumble name back this past Rumble. And he's saying, hey, I'd be willing to trade this baseball cap for a nice little crown. Yo, that triple threat match is, I think, is gonna slap. Between Kyutaro, Ganon, and Capitano. Oh boy. That's a heavy match. The ring might explode. We're gonna have to reinforce that thing. That's crazy. I digress. Right now, you're seeing the two triple threat match, or two of the triple threat matches that you will see in the Royal Crown tournament. Arvin will go toe-to-toe with Uncle Iroh and Fulgent. Ganondorf, Capitano, and Kyutaro will go toe-to-toe on the other side. And right now, they have to work together before they are apart. Uncle Iroh off the ropes, disaster kick to the chest. Uncle Iroh, I think, also still working through a little chest injury. Powerbomb. Almost a future shock powerbomb with the way that he had his arms in a double underhook position. 1 count. Capitano kicks out. The captain, rather, knows good and well he's got a lot of work to do this match to prove that he is a hot commodity in the AWE. But it's going to be hard to do that when you're working against Uncle Iroh. Because that man's is swanging the whole captain. Okay, I'll be real. There's a... I was going to say there's a real world Uncle Iroh just wins this whole thing, but I'll be real, you don't want to count out the ultimate underdog in Arvin. Okay, well, that's very much why he's an underdog. Can you recover from that? He did. Maybe overestimated his jumping abilities, but they're just trying to keep Capitano in the ring and on their side. We're at a 2 count already, just 2. They have been able to do some decent damage, but the captain rolling Arvin up. 1, just 1. Let's talk about Arvin. We often call him, he's won a tournament before to become the AWE inaugural tables champion. Yosuke, who you saw earlier, underhandedly, disgustingly attack Kaito Momoto. Will have more details from medical later. He was not able to walk out on his own, but I think that was just precaution. He doesn't want to, like, walk out and doesn't want to walk out and end up hurting himself even more. Did you see just 1 punch and then a slam? And then from the ground into a powerbomb, sit-out style. Ganondorf means business tonight. It is 1 pinfall wins this matchup. Which team will be able to work better together? Oof. Suplex right onto the skull. And again. Scoop slam this time. 1, 2. Iroh actually steps in to try and break that thing up. And they can't get Arvin back in the ring. Ganon tags out after taking almost no offense to himself. No damage as they're trying to start to tear Arvin apart. Kyutaro. Wrenching at the neck. Again and again. Oh gosh, he might have to get that checked out too. We can't have a bunch of just people injured prior to our next event. Iroh, just too good. Kyutaro was about to say, hey, I can get you down. But instead had to go for Fulgent, who wasn't quite prepared for this. Arvin unable to take advantage, and Kyutaro looking to... Oh! Arvin's jaw clipped the barricade, almost decapitated by the barricade. Mean streak in Kyutaro Burgerberg. Toss to the side. Kyutaro looking to get back in the ring. Arvin's gonna have to follow him. He's taken a beating in this fight so far. And again going after Fulgent. As he's dropped on the apron again. Oh, but outside of the ring, Arvin able to get some offense in on Kyutaro. The first bit of offense he's been able to get, and it goes nowhere as Kyutaro off of a big victory in a big, beefy, meaty match. Takes Arvin to the stairs. But big elbows to the gut. Arvin surviving. We're at a count of... I was going to say we're at a count of 6. Tossing Q-Taro on the stairs. They might win this thing by count out. 8. Q-Taro up to 1 knee. Oh, we're at 9. But he makes it back in. Arvin was celebrating. Oh, but got a reversal. Q-Taro over the top rope again. It looks like Arvin's trying to keep it outside of the ring. Drop kick takes the big man down. Again, lovingly calling him Muscle Gorilla. Arvin trying to take down every member of this team, but gets caught with a punch by Ganon. Ganon just a beast. A literal Demon King. He said that crown is going to be mine. And imagine the target on the back of Kaito Momota now. 1, 2. Arvin kicks out. The target on the back of Kaito. I'm sure all of the competitors were watching this tonight. And I'll be real. I'm sure some of them wouldn't want to take advantage of a weakened Kaito who just got a chair shot directly onto the knee over and over again. And not even like just a flat chair shot. He took the hard part of the chair. I mean, the whole thing is hard, but you know, the top part of the chair just down onto the knee. Tried to break his knee, certainly. We don't know what what the state of the knee of Kaito is yet. Hopefully we'll hear news either by the end of the night or by Friday Night Fracture. Fulgent worried about Arvin, and I would be too after that splash. Arvin able to stand right back up. Arvin, you've gotta, hold on, Ganon missing that move. Arvin may be able to fight back. He needs to get a tag. Kicked again and saying my team is gonna need a little bit of help. And I almost have a signature maneuver. He does have one as Uncle Iroh's tagged in. Iroh, big knee again. It is fire versus fire right now. Ganon, taking it to the jaw. Fulgent wisely gets a shot onto Ganondorf, but it does work out in his favor because Iroh able to strengthen his base and lift the massive Ganondorf. Iroh sends Ganon into the corner. Bashing the head of Ganon. Ganon able to respond back with an elbow. Again, reversible Uncle Iroh. Tried to get knees up into Ganon's chest right afterwards, but Ganon just too fast. Iroh, however, a master of martial arts, a master of fire bending, shot to the back of the neck and tosses Ganondorf. Ganon actually had to jump to make a tag for that one, and now the captain is in. And a big boot by Uncle Iroh. He is a one-man army. But a reversal by the captain could see that change. Big uppercut. And a Hurricane Rana. Captain going after Unk. Unk versus Captain. Two very beloved men in the ring right now as that move looks to connect again. Underhook powerbomb. Iroh busting out all of his moves tonight as he lifting up the captain for a little bit of white noise. Uncle Iroh, he's kind of been all on his A game, but after that double shot to the back of the neck, the captain may be looking to put Uncle Iroh away. This is interesting because one has a 619, the other with a reverse 619 as the captain. Oh my gosh, kicking Fulgent in the face, jumping over the top rope. Uncle Iroh rolled himself up and is still stunned position, which is nuts. Choke, oh my gosh. It looked like he was going for some sort of choke throw, I'm not sure, but Uncle Iroh able to reverse. And like we saw 619 from the captain before, Iroh says this is how we do it in the Fire Nation. With the Ring of Fire, the inverse 619 into the pinfall. Ganon comes in to break it up immediately. What a show. It's a tantalizing feature. We could see Uncle Iroh versus the captain. We could see Uncle Iroh versus anyone on the other side of this ring. Or we might not see anyone on either sides of these rings make it to the final. Keep that in mind too. Uncle Iroh said shh to the people in the front row, putting on a display for the kids, maybe even putting on a display for his protege in Gin. I know that Gin is healing up nicely after the attack by Akechi. Oof. Close onto the back of the neck. Fulgent surprisingly did make that tag. Fulgent is the freshest competitor in this fight, but that might change if you're in the ring with Kyutaro Burgerberg. Just recently, he was able to put away the faceless, the monster, in Sir Gregor. Fulgent, however, going off of the ropes. Disaster kick right to the jaw. And lifts Kyutaro up, sends him down. Kick to the back. Kyutaro up again. Into the ropes. What is he thinking here? Oof! Tried to lift Kyutaro. Kyutaro just a little bit too heavy. That man's is all muscle. And you're going to have to be real strong to lift him up. That being said, we do know Fulgent has the powers of a dragon. Oh, but even a dragon getting punched in the face over and over again by a muscle gorilla. I don't know if that dragon gonna win, especially if he gets sent to the heavens and sent down with a burger bomb. It looks like his foot might have been actually on the rope. Jessica didn't start the count though, as Arvin looks to save Fulgent, but pays for his troubles. And Fulgent taken down by Kyutaro too. Kyutaro stomps to the wrist. Fulgent, who was the freshest opponent, ate a burger bomb. And times change so fast. Big stomps. Unsure what Kyutaro was thinking. It looked like he was unsure what he was thinking for a second there. As Fulgent in the corner. Tag's been made to the captain. Ganon still can't enter the ring. Fulgent with a reversal though. Drags the captain to the ropes. What is he thinking? Big chops, goes after the knee. It's hard to like look at knees after what happened to Kaito earlier tonight. Turned around. Fulgent's thinking something. Okay, hold on a minute. Double knees to the back. Innovative move by the Norian. No, Norian? Yeah, Norian Prince. Fulgent is the Norian Prince. Tags been made to Uncle Iroh. These two have been honestly putting on a bit of a show. I hope to see these two go one-on-one at some point. Back elbow by the captain. It takes a lot to hang in the ring with Uncle Iroh. But that hanging in the ring may be over in a moment's notice. Right onto the back. Onto the arm, too. Is Uncle Iroh, is he going to the top rope? I think he was thinking about it. Fulgent might have been in the way. Instead, he said, all right, I don't need to go high flying. I'll just put him away with a fireball. Reversal by the captain. And then heads out to take out Arvin, too. What is he doing with Arvin? Oh, not a DDT onto the apron. Spikes the ultimate underdog. And on the outside, referee didn't see it. She was staring over at Capitano's partners as the kicks connect. The immortal kicks as the captain takes down all three members of this team. Uncle Iroh almost out, but we're at a count of 7. Count's gonna restart because he continued to go after. Uncle Iroh's fighting all alone, but it might just be these two fighting all alone, just in general. We're at a count of 1. Count of 2, Fulgent's back up to his feet. The captain just staring at poor Arvin. Count of 4, Captain, are you gonna get back in the ring, my guy? Count of 5. Oh, he. Okay. Well, we're back at a count of 1. I'm glad that that's not how the match ended, but oh my gosh! Ganon not too happy about being speared off the apron. And the captain saying, I'm the captain now. Turns around, says, Arvin, I just had you And I'll get you again, belly to belly. And a Hurricane Rana punches right to the top of the dome. Right now, surprisingly, the captain, who was the most injured on his team, turned the whole match around, took out every member of Team Iroh currently, and is still taking it to Arvin. German suplex. As a tag's made to Ganon and now nobody. Count him, nobody. Oh, Ganon raged up. Alright, Arvin might be a dead man. Has him high in the sky. Reversal by Arvin. Arvin said, I gotta survive this. Somehow I gotta survive this, but a knee by the man's turns Arvin around. And oh! A shot to the throat. I don't know if he can breathe right now. I think Ganon was thinking about that finisher tags in Uncle Iroh, and I'll tell you what, Uncle Iroh is not the freshest opponent right now after the bodying that he just got by the captain, but he still fights true. He fights through the pain. We're at a count of one. I was gonna say Arvin's got to get back out onto the apron. I mentioned this quite a few times, but you can't stay as the non-legal person in the ring for more than 5 seconds. I don't think we've ever seen anyone lose the match like that, but I'd be interested to see it happen. That is a rule. Jessica staying up to snuff with these rules. Tossed into the corner. Could we be seeing? I don't think any team has used a tag team maneuver together. Oof! Ganon starting to feel what it's like to be in the ring with Uncle Iroh as... What? No, not even. Not even one. As, oh my gosh. If there's anything that we've learned, this meaty trio over here, they're dangerous. They're giving Uncle Iroh a run for his money. As the entirety of Iroh's side is a little bit worse for wear. Fulgen's still their freshest opponent, but look at how fresh. The end of days, he calls Calamity. Ganon connects. 1, 2. Yo, I think I'm kind of understanding what's going on. I think Fulgen and Arvin may be saying, hey, Uncle Iroh, you finish these guys off. I think they want to see Iroh's injury potentially advance, making it easier for them to take him out in their triple threat match. Can you imagine? That world could exist. But now I think I'm seeing the Iroh strategy saying, I gotta take out the legs, I might have to fight this thing on my own. If they can have an easier fight against Iroh, I'll be real, I might try and take that too. I truly, sincerely might want to take that myself, as he's looking to lock in. It looked like a sharpshooter, but instead he's going for stomps to the face of Ganon. The night rolls on, as Iroh's high in the sky, dropped onto the turnbuckle, now busted open. Kick to the face. Iroh tried to finish that thing off. Everyone's starting to feel hurt. They're starting to feel worse for wear. We're actually seeing a tag team maneuver up on the ropes and chopping Iroh down. Dragging Iroh. I'm not sure where. Iroh is the only person without resiliency in this fight. If they can stop Iroh from making a tag, they've won this match. Oh, and they might just do that because the captain's looking to finish off Uncle Iroh. Right to the back of the neck. Iroh, I think that's it. 1, 2, they let Iroh eat the pin. Arvin and Fulgen said, we saw what you did to Akechi. We're in a match with you. We gotta make sure you're as weak as possible. We'll see if Iroh advanced that injury later tonight, but honestly, great showing by these three. They may be working together for right now, but they will be opponents in this tournament. Congratulations to these three, the big beefy boys, Captain, Kyutaro, and Ganon. I'm not sure how that triple threat match is gonna go. Because I'll tell you what, the captain, the smartest of the three. I wouldn't even say Kyutaro's the most powerful after seeing what Ganon's capable of. He's a beast, to say the least. Let's keep going though. Our night rolls on as Queen versus Sakura is official. The AWE champion wanted to go toe-to-toe with Sakura Ogami after Queen's former friend in Arrow was devastated after their 1v1 match. Queen still didn't get a chance to talk to Arrow because of Sakura. However, now Queen may be doing this for Arrow. Let's see as the stars go. Black. Hey, at least nobody's getting attacked during their entrance. And speaking of entrances, after a win last week against her former leader, in fact, I don't think Arrow's ever beaten Queen. One-on-one, one might think, hey, maybe Queen should be the leader of this silly little resistance. But I digress. There's your AWE champion. It's a new year. And for most of last year, it is a new Queen. Keep in mind all of the bad experiences, the threats, the Arbiter situation, throwing Arrow into the cell, cheating to, not cheating, but like using a count out to become the Queen of the Ring. And I want to point out this time around, Queen won Queen of the Ring last year. Queen won the Royal Crown. Was the Queen of the AWE. This time is the champion. And the Royal Crown will have to face her. This time she walks into Valentine's Violence as champion. Interesting turnabout, to say the least. I digress though. Let's see how this all plays out. She's going toe-to-toe with Sakura Ogami.
And from Japan,
We're seeing a lot of why Sakura why, and I think the big thing here is we're seeing a lot of Sakura without that knee brace. And I don't... that bothers me. It's been brought up that, hey, potentially it's two different Sakuras, but we do know for certain, hey, that knee brace, maybe she just took it off. Maybe she's willing to accept the extra damage that might go to her knee. Maybe she did the same thing as Boss, essentially cut her entire leg off and got it replaced with a cybernetic one. There's a lot of potential explanations to that. Could a simple knee brace be the solution in saying, hey, that's not Sakura? The world's gonna find out. I guess sooner or later, we still need to get that footage. I don't know when we're gonna get it. I was hoping it would be by Friday. It's been kind of difficult getting information from the gymnasium where they were training. As, oof, tossed through. Queen trying to stay on top of this. Sakura Ogami tossed outside of the ring. Sakura holding her back. And you gotta think, like, let's take it all a step back. Sakura's had a pretty decent year when you think about it. Got to team with Arrow in 2024 at Valentine's Violence, and they picked up a win together while they didn't pick up the tag team championships afterwards. They still got to work together. Sakura was able to compete at AV Mania, earned her way into the ladder match, did not pick up the victory there, but won her first singles championship, the AWE All-Star Championship at Brawloween. It was a good year until Onyx showed up. Until Onyx attacked Arrow. And that's when things started to change. That's when we started to question Sakura, question what she's doing. She was a member of the security team, didn't report an incident, instead took things into her own hands. And a lot of us didn't really agree with how far she took it. Hold on, look at this, wearing down all of the joints, the bolts, the nuts, the screws of the AWE champion. Oh my gosh, and then whipped through, and then kicked on the back. You gotta keep in mind, this is a championship caliber Sakura Ogami, as she's calling for Queen to get up and now get down with a kick to the jaw. Reminiscent of Chie. Toss in the corner. Queen really can't get in too many moves on Sakura. Maybe that was commentator's curse, because starting to turn things around. Maybe it was commentator's curse again because she's no longer turning it around. In the corner. Wicked kicks. And a punch right to the jaw. Sakura has been a little bit more vicious as of late, as well, as Queen tosses Sakura into the ropes. And a swinging neckbreaker. Ooh! Nasty swinging neckbreaker too, as this punch connects. Knocks Sakura out cold. May have to see Sakura burn resiliency right here, right now. 1, 2. No. Queen clearly not happy about it either. Queen exposing the ring. Got the turnbuckle out. Gets a twist. Hold on. Now, I think we got to pay attention to this, actually. Queen was going after the knee there, and while that would be a heelish maneuver in normal instances, maybe it's Queen checking, hey, how's your knee feeling? But it might have been a mistake, because now Sakura's even more fired up. She's angry about that, raged up, as she turns Queen around and says, get on up. It's time for you to get on down. All-Star champion, former All-Star champion, taking down the AWE champion with one swift kick out at 2. Queen survives, but not without resiliency, and I like to point out, she may not be surviving for long, because, well, Sakura might be going for it again. Oh, and she does! 1, 2, and that's all she wrote. That's the end of the AWE champion. Wait a minute. Hey, no, this is enough. We already saw our other AWE champion get gone. No, no, no. Queen, no. Wait, Arrow! Arrow stops the attack! Arrow saves Queen! Can you believe that we're living in a world where this results screen says Sakura and Arrow are now enemies? I can't. Arrow looked like they were ready to swing that chair at Sakura, which once again, never in my right mind did I believe that those words would be coming out of my mouth. Huh. We'll keep going because we still got some show left. Arrow saves Queen might be our highlight of tonight, as Sakura looks to go too far again. And we're starting to think, is this the monster that Arrow created? Is this the monster Onyx created? Is this even Sakura anymore at all? It's not the Sakura I recognize. The Sakura I know will try and do things the right way. But this is just a disgusting display. I expect something like that from Yosuke. that sack of human trash Yosuke like he did earlier tonight against Kaito Momota. That's not something in all of my wildest dreams that I would expect to happen with Sakura Ogami. I digress. Let's get back into a positive mindset as we are looking at 2 more triple threats as the stars go. Black, who will be in this matchup? Oh, Namona
is a 6-woman tag team match. Introducing first.
in a year of a lot of breakouts for a lot of people. Namona, honestly, the Rumble wasn't her biggest point of the year. She competed at AV Mania 3 and picked up a big victory there. She has been kind of on top of her game outside of Rumbles. And tonight, she wants to say, hey, remember who I am, because I might be wearing a crown in the middle of February. I might be your queen. Queen Namona has got a good ring to it. Let's see who would be in her triple threat match. Another superstar who's had a little bit of a breakout herself. Now, there's history between Queen, the AWE champion, and Francisca Von Karma. Von Karma's debut match was in a 3-on-1 handicap match where she did pretty much all of the work. Francisca Von Karma, that made her mark. She eventually became Tables champion. And now at this juncture could become AWE champion if the cards play out in her favor. Instant Karma lined up as her finisher. She looks to set them all up and knock them all down. Von Karma, best of luck to you. If anyone, I think she could do it. Who would be their last opponent is the real question. We had some history with Von Karma. Oh boy. Let's talk about history. Last year at Valentine's Violence, it was Queen up against AWE champion Hina. Officially entered into the Royal Crown tournament. We live in a world where we might instead see Queen Hina instead going up against AWE champion Queen. Will we see a mirror match on February 15th this year? Hina looks to make it so. Hina says if she's got to go the long way to get her AWE championship back to become a 3-time AWE champion, she'll do it. Lost very decisively to March 7th at Brawl Oween. March lost at the fight before Christmas. Hina said, I could have beaten March. If the wheel picked anything else, I could have beaten March. And now, she doesn't have to beat March. She's got to beat Namona, she's got to beat Francisca, and she'll be one step closer to getting her title back, her Goldie back. The thing that shines in her heart is not that lantern. It's not the fireflies in the audience, it's the shimmer of gold that is the AWE Championship. Hina could be your Royal Crown winner. Let's see how it plays out. That's our first triple threat. Who will be in our second one? I guess we're gonna find out. I mean, we'll find out together. It's gonna be real fun. Who's out first? Setting the tone. Oh, wow. Okay, speaking of everything I just said, March is already a Rumble winner, is already a ladder match winner at AV Mania, is there a world March also becomes the Queen? Queen March. That world could exist, you guys. That world definitely could exist. She slides into the ring. You know what I said? Queen doesn't have to beat March 7th. She's got to beat Nimona, and she's got to beat Francisca. There's a world where if she wins that match, because of this, if March wins hers, she could have to beat March again. We could see the run back in this tournament as well. Fascinating. But who is March up against is the real question. We see was not able to get the job done last year. I believe might have made it out of the first match, but fell to Nijima, Queen. This year she looks to go all the way. She said, I've learned from last time. This time, it will be Queen Camilla. Princess Camilla no more. It will be Queen Camilla. She said, I'm done making 2024 the year of me building stars. She said she built Sakura Ogami with their match at their performance rather in the gauntlet match last summer. She built Sakura in their casket match. She said she built Sakura from the ground up. She helped build Hina. Hina won her first title from Camilla. She said, hey, I'm done building superstars. Camilla's back, baby. There's a lot of interesting 1v1s that okay, so hear me out. If Hina wins this thing, she has history with all three of the competitors in that second match. She's got history with Susie, who kept attacking her. Honestly, they need to go one-on-one at some point. It could happen in this tournament as she stomp. She's got history with Camilla. She's got history with March. I am, I'm giddy at the aspects of what could go down in these fights. Are you ready for what could be the greatest? I mean, it's there's only one bar for the tournament so far. I was gonna say, but like, it could be the greatest Royal Crown tournament of all time. There's been one other one. We'll see how it plays out. Best of luck to all of our competitors tonight, because their partners will be their opponents in the coming weeks. Susie has had an up and down last year, was honestly this close to being the All-Star champion right now. She's been riding solo for a while. Noelle has been brutalized and victimized, kicked off of a scaffolding into a spotlight as these two go one-on-one to start. It's Nimona versus former AWE champion March, immediately into a roll-up. One, March kicks out. Susie also injured from that grueling match the fight before Christmas. Yanking on the arm. Nimona armed with that Pokebomb. It can hit at any moment. We already talked about instant karma from Francisca Von Karma, and of course that Sister Abigail or the Let Her Win submission from Hina. That is a very volatile trio on that side. However, the Twist of Fire Emblem Fates from Camilla has put away opponent after opponent. We've seen the snapshot by March, able to put folks away, and then the Dragon's boot by Susie. It's gonna be a banger tournament. That's all I can really say. Camilla lifted right back up. Von Karma doing heavy hands, heavy damage as Camilla's looking to be stunned. Von Karma already going to the top rope. Can she make it from there? As Camilla wisely steps further away from the ropes, and Von Karma said, no, I'm not even going to try. Not even gonna waste my energy as an elbow. Shoulder tackle. Takes Von Karma down. What are you... Oh my gosh! Headbutts to Von Karma after very seductively crawling on top of her. Camilla said, "Don't forget who I am." Single figure 4 leg lock trying to wrench at the knee of Von Karma, has to kip up. Tossed into the corner. Big splash by Von Karma. As a tag's been made to Susie. Susie lifting up Von Karma. Tossed into the turnbuckle and then tossed middle of the ring. Everyone knows getting the pinfall tonight. Good momentum booster for when the show continues, for when the beat rolls on. Uh-oh. Tossing the ropes. Drop down. Von Karma kips up and sends Susie outside. And Von Karma, I think, looking to take it to everybody else on the other side, too. But got distracted as Susie wasn't really down for so long. Susie starting to work up some offense in this fight, tearing poor Von Karma apart. And again and again and again and again and again. This is the ruthless Susie we were talking about. Something snapped inside of Susie after losing at AV Mania 3, after losing in a tag team match with Noelle. She snapped, she attacked both Hina and Chie and kept attacking people, attacked them backstage, got entangled in this web with Sakura, didn't attack Sakura, had a match with Sakura afterwards. Oh my gosh, tried to hit a spear, but instead rolled through in a super kick by Camilla with the heels. Von Karma's taken all of the action essentially in this fight. And here's the thing, this team is making some pretty quick tags to each other. Von Karma, however, has not made a tag since Nimona tagged her in. And she is paying for it. Going for a stomp to the, ooh, the wrist. And the wrist again, and the hand that time. Goodness gracious. Von Karma finally getting a reversal. It might be too little too late at this point. She's got to make a tag. Because I'll tell you what, Susie has worked up a signature, but so has Franziska Von Karma. With the very Russian leg sweep going after Camilla too. Now hear me out, if she could get March out as well, it could be something to turn this whole night around for her. Susie stands up. And ooh, missed the drop kick. Big chop, but fires back with a chop of her own. Susie still surviving. Double-handed choke, slam, connects. Goes for the pinfall, and I'll tell you what. One. Just one. I was going to say Von Karma's been roughed up this whole fight so far, but apparently she's still got a whole lot of fight left in her. Susie, however, has been stomping a mud hole in the chest of Von Karma. Looked at both Hina and Nimona for a second. And now March, legal. May have been a wise call. Oh my gosh, but a running knee by March 7th. Got onto the ropes. Still hit Von Karma on the way out, but now has to deal with an old rival. Hina looking to embarrass March like she said she should have at Brawloween. Look at this, up and oh, March lands on her feet. And on the outside of the ring, looking for what looks like a pedigree, but instead powerbomb. Could it be that March just has Hina's number? No, Hina rolls out of the way of that move. Hina saying, you guys, we might lose this by double count out. I will fight March out here forever. Instead says, no, let me not do that to my team, or else they'll both target me in our triple threat match. Hina taking a second too long to celebrate, gather her head. As a knee strike and a tarantula on the ropes. Something we see often from Yu Aruma. Hold on a minute. Stomp to the arm. I think Hina was thinking about tagging in Von Karma, but said, yeah, no, never mind. Might not be the best idea, but Keep in mind right now, March has a finisher. And Camilla's making the tag. Well, I mean, you know, the legal person no longer has a finisher, but that could all change very quickly when you're in the ring with Camilla. These two, once again, having a little bit of a rival, not rivalry, but you know, they back then the repaired almost took the the career away from Camilla. She hasn't been quite the same, since she was taken from the rafters and also went to the spotlight. Luckily, she was champion. The champion in the AEW universe has some sort of unique protection. It didn't cost her career. She was able to come back and even fought unsanctioned TLC match. A lot of us don't know if that was the best idea. Oh, wait a minute. She was going for an Alabama Slam out of the corner, and Nimona said, no, I can stop that, and she did. Nimona wants to fight. But might not get a chance to, because up and down, Field of Dreams. Nimona steps into the ring saying, hold on, I should have never tagged out. I want to fight. Susie wasn't paying attention. Got rolled up. One. Just one. Hina still surviving, but right now, the team of March, Camilla, and Susie, they're rocking the other team. Oh, that standing switch by Hina, but it got reversed by an elbow by Susie, and Susie sends Hina up and goes flying down. Toss in the corner. Oh my gosh. Reversed a punch by Von Karma. Susie's actually firing all cylinders right now as well. You gotta keep in mind, Susie was almost All-Star champion. It was neck and neck between Chie. One more like move. If Susie had gotten up just a second sooner, she might be All-Star champion, but instead she's looking to work up into being the AWE champion. And I'll tell you what, Susie also has big history with Queen. For a long time, Queen kept Noelle at her side forcibly with some TV-headed helmet. Essentially, kept her brainwashed, kept her following Queen's will. Now, look at this. There's a world where March 7th gets the pinfall on Hina right now. 1, 2. Hina burns resiliency. March might just have Hina's number. If she's able to hit that snapshot, if that connects, y'all. Head first in the corner. Knees. And again the tarantula. Hina now has the target on her back as she's let go. Back up to one knee. March lifts her up. Drags Hina to the corner again. But Hina with a reversal. And oh my gosh, a shot to the throat. March was gasping for air after that as a tag's been made to Nimona, who's been waiting for a little bit of a fight. But, pardon me, March is like, no, I'd rather not have that fight. Nimona able to reverse a lot of what's going on at this point. Suplex onto the former AWE champion. Back to the mat. And tags in Von Karma for some reason. Maybe Nimona is actually saving her fight for later. Nimona saying, hey, I can be the freshest opponent. You guys do all of the work. Was looking for instant karma, but instead, boom, taken down. Tags made to Susie. Susie the only one without a finisher on her squad, but she does have a signature. Actually, Camilla doesn't have a finisher either. Everyone on their squad has a signature, and that's just, that's terrible news. Terrible news for the other side. Nimona rages up, but it might be too little, too late. Reckless abandon. Lifts Nimona up right afterwards. Into the ropes, and the Dragons, no, didn't go for the Dragon's boot, but went for it that time. Nimona is rocked. Saved by Von Karma. Nimona had no resiliency, just would have had to kick out. And this might be the Susie strategy. Take down Hina, who's already been roughed up a lot in this matchup. If Susie's able to beat up Nimona, if they keep making quick tags and Francisca Von Karma can't come in to help, it might be all she wrote. In fact, that may be their plan because she was looking for it. She was going for it. But instead, Nimona just a hair too fast. She ran away from the finisher to hit that tornado DDT out of the corner. Wrenching back on the arm. March kips up. Looking for white noise. Ice. Noise. White ice. I'm not sure what she would call it. But Nimona, she gets sent back down. March also still looking after Hina, saying, nope, you have to stay down. And then also went after Francisca Von Karma, even though Von Karma can't come in to help. Elbow drop to the back of March. March does have 2 finishers. If she uses one on Nimona right now, it'll probably be, it might not be resiliency. Nimona hasn't taken that much damage to the head and neck, but hey, one finisher could change all of that. And a wheelbarrow bulldog connects with authority. Rolls into the pinfall. That is 1, 2. Kick out. I was like, could it be? Nimona hangs in there. Right now, look at the other side. Camilla still going strong. Camilla actually raging up. Clothesline by March. And look at that wild strike by Susie. Super kick. And tossed into the corner. Reversal again by Nimona, but not reversing the twist of Fire Emblem face. I was gonna say Hina has to come in and help, but nobody can come and help her now. Suplex. Nimona now hurting, she's struggling. Camilla looking all around. This team has been working like clockwork. I don't know what it is about this side of the ring, but they've been cooking. They've been cooking with gas. And Camilla just going after Hina, even though Hina's not the legal person. Hina finally gets a reversal, able to get out, trying to get out to the ring. And Nimona honestly needs to make a tag, does make it to Von Karma. What do they have going for them there? A little slingshot. Von Karma goes flying. Like a gavel through the air. And now may actually be able to hit instant karma. This match may be starting to turn around. There's a world where this all turns around because look at that. Von Karma, I thought, it looked like for a second, Hina was trying to get another extra shot in there. Don't know if it worked out super duper well. You don't want to make Camilla too upset. Her back's starting to hurt. I'm sure considering what is on her chest, her back is always hurting. And a tag is made to Hina. Just like that, they've been able to clear house. And Hina looking to try and win this for the team. Remember, we do have that let her win submission. Bam! Landed in, going to the top rope, but March there waiting for her. And runs around into that finisher. Wasn't the finisher variation, actually. She has a move just like that. I think it's out of the corner. No. Oh my gosh. Hina, I think, just tried to snap the neck of March. Hina don't like March. Hina and March can't know. I don't know if they can ever be friends again. March, however, almost has 3 finishers. Into the corner. Von Karma with the reversal. March, however, reversing right back. Double underhook. Ooh, backbreaker. March, where are you going? Y'all, where was she going? Because I don't have an answer for you. I don't know where she was going. Susie. First time back in the ring. Hina hating Susie, saying, all right, no. I got her. That one's on me. That one's for free. Big boot onto Hina. Susie, as well, a big boot onto Von Karma. But Von Karma dragon screw on the knee of the dragon. And goes for instant karma again. Directly into the pin. March is going to have to come and help. 1. Although Susie, honestly, didn't have resiliency. That could have potentially been in the match. I'm not sure if it would have. Turn things around. Camilla back up to her feet. So is Hina. Suplex connects. We're starting to see the damage rack up. We're starting to see the sides even out, but we've seen this before. Up and down goes Von Karma. Shot to the back of the knee. She reverses it. Von Karma, and at this stage in the match, a much needed reversal, as if they can burn resiliency on Susie. This team finally has a target, because right now the target's on the back of Hina and Hina alone. Nimona off the ropes, shooting star. Calling for Susie to get up. These two have gone one-on-one before, as she's looking for the polka bomb. Gets all of it, doesn't go for the pinfall immediately, goes in afterwards. Camilla has to come in and help. Has to come in to help, but I'll tell you what, nobody can come and help Susie now. If Nimona somehow hits that signature, and she didn't because it was reversed into the Dragon's Boot. Out of literally nowhere, 1. Jessica taken down as well by Von Karma. And very clearly, Susie not happy about it. But I'll tell you what, Susie almost has another signature because of that reversal. Nimona might be the next person in danger. However, a tag's been made to March, who has 2 finishers and a signature. If she has the signature, she's got 3 finishers. Oh. Reversal by March 7th. Lifting Nimona up. Into the corner. Nimona with a reversal. And she's going for it again. Polka bomb connects. This time Susie can come and help, but Susie's all the help they've got right now. 1, and she does. Now it's March who's actually in danger. Elbow right to the jaw. I didn't know Nimona had worked up another one. At this juncture, it is any pin goes. If they're able to get March down for a count of 3, that's resiliency on their side. Tossed into the corner. Wrenching the arm. If she can make a tag to any of her partners, one has a finisher, one has a signature. But instead goes for that running bulldog. Bouncing March's head. Goes for the pinfall right afterwards. Actually not a terrible idea. 1, 2, because that burns resiliency on March. They have a target. Nimona says, I wanted to battle, so I'm going to battle. Oh, but that battle may have been too little, too late. White noise connects again. Goes into the pinfall. Hina might have to help. Nimona. Out. March does it. Nimona whipping does not burn resiliency. A lot of the time we were saying Nimona was taking her time, saying, I'm saving myself. Maybe got a little too battle crazy. Ate the pin from March 7th after white noise. And as I said last time, these 3 celebrating together for now. We'll see how that plays out when they have to go toe-to-toe against each other. And now, it's main event time. It is Splendid, Dottore, barbed wire, baseball bat match. It's all legal. Let's see how it all plays out, is the real question. Dottore trapping Splendid inside of a steel cage and assaulting him, kicking him in the nuts, and throwing him across the cage. Splendid, instead of saying, hey, I'll take you in a steel cage match, says, no, I want to hurt you. Requested specifically a barbed wire baseball bat match, and I said, hey, sounds like a main event to me. That's what you're going to get as the stars go. Black, one more time. And here he comes, as we've already stated, your most hated heel. a despicable, vile human being.
A 2 out of 3 falls match.
Splendid.
Making his way to the ring from New York. Weighing
As
in
of
at
late, there's nothing
209
splendid about this guy.
pounds, the prestigious Dragon
Disgusting,
Champion,
despicable,
Reese
and downright nasty. It's barbed wire baseball rules. We'll see how it plays out. No DQs. I believe the referee said, hey, it'll be 2 out of 3 falls if they want to hurt each other that bad. We'll make sure they have an opportunity to do so as the OC champion who will be defending the title this January, I believe, 25th for OC Revolution January 25. Excited to see how it plays out. Who will Splendid be facing for that title? We'll find out then, hosted by Dirk Madison. But for right now, there he is, your OC champion. A lot of people saying bringing shame to the title. But it's hard to argue, as disgusting and as downright awful he may be.
And his opponent from
I'm sorry?
parts unknown, weighing in at 215 pounds, Dr. A.
Onyx? I can't say I love that Onyx is coming down to the ring. Dottore, however, still beloved by many people. And I'll be real, still hated by many people as well, but for the first time in a long time, Dottore, well, maybe not the first time in a long time, but Dottore is the lesser of two evils. I'll be real, a lot of times in the AWE, surprisingly, Dottore has been the lesser of two evils. Sonic.exe, Dottore is the lesser of two evils. The Arbiter and Queen, more specifically Queen, Dottore, the lesser of two evils. Void, Dottore, the lesser of two evils. And now Splendid, Dottore, is the lesser of two evils. I think people are starting to realize that he is always the lesser of two evils. And he's got people hooked because of it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see how it all plays out. Dottore, Splendid, one-on-one, pinfalls and submissions because we both know they love their submissions. Dottore standing straight back up saying, okay, maybe not. All right, Dottore, I need you to hurry up, my guy. We gotta work on this whole. You're taking too long. You're taking your sweet time. I know there are people in here who are like, oh my gosh, yes, Dottore, you do your thing, Dottore. Soak up my screen time forever. I'm not one of them. Dottore, chill. Finish. We got a match to get on our hands. We got a main event. Not often does Dottore find himself in the main event. But here we are. One-on-one, Splendid versus Dottore, barbed wire baseball bat match. Onyx apparently at ringside. Let's see it play out. One-on-one as it begins. Drop kick to the knee immediately. And a stomp to the back. Went for another stomp and another drop kick to the knee. Elbow to the back. Splendid. Oh my gosh. It looks like he might be trying to tear the hat off, but I think he may have disguised it was actually having the fingers in the nose. Splendid. Getting the feet up. And sending Dottore down. Continuing to stomp on the chest of Dottore. Dottore trying to sneak a pinfall on Splendid. Not even one. Can you imagine the embarrassment Splendid would have felt if that roll-up had gotten him down? Let's be real. Hold on, Dottore stepping outside of the ring. Shot to the back. Dottore with the reversal. Didn't actually go for the barbed wire bat like I thought he would. Admittedly, and now Splendid with the reversal. Dottore starting to take some damage in this fight. Oh my gosh. And dropped onto the ropes. I feel like I hear a barbed wire bat. Does Onyx have one? Onyx did bring one into the ring. Dottore opts not to use it though, surprisingly enough. Onyx out here is saying, hey, use it. Or is Onyx even trying to give it to Dottore? Maybe there's a world where Onyx wants Splendid to use it as the suplex connects. Dottore on the outside. Now does have a barbed wire bat. Splendid may be in danger. Splendid who wanted to hurt. Wait, hold on. Jessica trying to still run this by the book saying, I'll kick you out of here. Wait, is Onyx distracting the referee from Dottore's pin? Intentionally or unintentionally, I'm not sure. And chokeouts happening. Onyx may just be having a good time. Oh my gosh. Splendid, I was gonna say knee first on the barbed wire bat. Right now, Splendid is getting his butt whooped by Dottore. But that may have just turned all around. As in the corner, Splendid tried to hit a kick, missed wildly. Said he wanted to hurt Dottore, now starting to get those pinfalls up. Oh my gosh, hold on. Onyx grabbing the foot of Splendid, and Dottore drop kicking Splendid in the back of the neck. Two bats are in the ring right now. The only person who's been hit with one is Splendid at this point, and right now his hand on the barbed wire has to be cut out. Into the corner. Reversal of the signature. Splendid may be able to turn this around just yet. Raking the eyes of the doctor. Turns Dottore around. Going for that Michinoku driver. Gets all of it. And now finally gets that bat right onto the arm. Tried to get the neck of Dottore. Dottore able to step right back up. And now Splendid wailing away. Dottore forced to roll out. Splendid turning things around, going for the jump outside of the ring. Tossed in. Oh my gosh, it looked like Onyx was getting ready to attack Splendid there, but instead, it looked like Splendid was going for that signature wicked Pele kick to the back of the neck. Okay, Dottore. The reversal. Splendid sends Dottore to the corner. Exposed turnbuckle as well. Oh, face first into it. Dottore might be knocked out cold. Onyx, I think, is out here just to cause chaos instead. Dottore gets out of it. Oh, I thought it was going to be a Hurricane Rana. Instead, double axe handle to the heart. Rolled up. Splendid does not have resiliency right now. 1, 2. There was a world where that was it. These two, as we've already seen, despise each other, hate each other, and we haven't even seen one fall in this matchup yet. Dottore stiff elbow. Oh, and now we're seeing it locked in. Dottore actually gets out of it without resiliency. Without resiliency is the big calling point here. Splendid drag to the corner. Went for a chop. Splendid with a reversal. Now trying to turn. Oh, super kick to the back of the neck. I was going to say trying to turn this match around, and that might be enough to do so. Now as that bat, like we said earlier, wants to hurt Dottore. Dottore able to get Splendid up on the shoulder. Splendid with a reversal again. Worked up yet another finisher. Tried to hit that Nice lock on Dottore. Oh, and now this time, runs to the exposed turnbuckle himself. Rolled up into a super kick. Dottore kips right back up, and instead catches the arm. That knee strike connects. Splendid might be out cold. 1, 2. Resiliency burned. Resiliency was burned, and turnabout might be fair play. Splendid gets out of the way of that shot from the barbed wire bat, and instead, oh my gosh, that might have landed on the bat, but Onyx again distracting the referee, saying, hey, don't worry about me, worry about the match. 1. And because of all that time, Dottore able to kick out at just 1. And again into the turnbuckle. Exposed, I believe, by Onyx. Stomp to the gut. Walks over Splendid. And right to the ear that time, actually. Splendid not forced to roll out. Admittedly, wisely rolls out this time. As Dottore goes to the top rope, Splendid still groggy. Oh, knees! Double knees to Splendid from the heavens to the outside. And now he still wants to do damage out there. There's no countouts. Nobody can stop him. And, hold on a minute. Splendid realizing, yeah, no, we're taking this back in. I think he's starting to realize he's in dire straits. Shotgun drop kick. Dottore may have just beaten Splendid senseless. It's 2 out of 3 falls, so Splendid still has hope. He still has a chance. But if this knee connects, ladies and gentlemen, our main event may be over just like that. He wanted to hurt him, but instead, honestly, Onyx inserted into the mix, may have given Dottore the advantage that he needed. The referee distracted multiple times. Splendid got his leg pulled by this Onyx. What can I say except he asked for this. It was more than decisive. 2 pinfalls and it was all over. Dottore handles Splendid while Splendid put up one heck of a fight. And surprisingly, nobody busted open in this fight, I don't think. Except maybe Splendid at the end there. Nobody was busted open. That, however, is our show. We'll go ahead and exit here. Whew. Check our news real quick. Right now, everything is as you see it. Dottore beat Splendid in the main event. This trio might be the match we need to watch. Sakura Ogami beat Queen and tried to beat Queen senseless after the fight, but Arrow stops it. The captain, Ganondorf, Kyutaro, might put on a match of the year contender. And lastly, Yosuke attacking Kaito before the match and dismantling his leg. We will continue to check our news because I need some more insight. In fact, there's only one piece of news, and that's that Yosuke demonstrated the depths of his cruelty with this vicious attack, attempting to shorten Kaito Momota's career. Disgusting. Disgusting. Cassius Bright is with Kaito right now. They're still checking out his knee. I still don't have any updates. I've been told he can put pressure on it. He'll likely be medically cleared, but he's in rough shape. He is in rough shape right now, but that's our show. This Friday is Rebellion. You want to be there. As Chie demands answers. Will she get them? Well, she better. I'll make sure Yuki goes there. I'll make sure Chie is there. And we gotta find out what's going on with those two. To have them come at odds like this before Valentine's violence? It couldn't be. It couldn't be. I would hate to see it. That being said, I'm taking off. Stay classy. Year of the Paradigm. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Remember, once again, Rebellion. Rebellion's this coming Sunday again. But Fracture this coming Friday. Next Friday, I believe in that case should be yes, then next Saturday should indeed be OC Revolution, the first one in 2025. I'll see you then. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.